I'd like to call this meeting to order. Roll call.
Mr. Dangler,
Here.
Dr. Vogt,
Here.
Mrs. Wittes, Dr. Selly,
Here.
Mr. Vieira.
Here.
That's 4 present, 1 absent. I certify this meeting has been published in the newspaper and adequate electronic notice has been provided in accordance with Open Public Meetings Act and New Jersey Administrative Code, Title 5, Chapter 39, Section 1.5, Notice of Remote Public Meetings as required by law.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk. We'll move right on to the discussion of the Extra Mile program. I'm going to turn it over to Councilwoman Vogt. It's all yours.
Thank you, Council President. This actually can be pretty brief. You may remember that on November 1st, it is Extra Mile, recognition of Extra Mile Day. And at the council meeting that was closest to that date, we had a resolution declaring that Long Branch supported Extra Mile Day. Extra Mile Day is actually, it's a national effort. Matter of fact, I think it might be an international effort. And what it is just trying to, focus on the positive, focus on the people who have, as the name says, gone the extra mile over and above to, for the benefit of their city, their family, the country, whatever it is, but they have gone the extra mile. So we have a proclamation, we have a resolution that says that we support it. And what I wanted to do was just see if there could be a way that we could further support it and make it more visible and make it something that kind of comes to life all of the time. So some things that I'm thinking of, could be something like having a spot on the webpage, that says these are people who have been recognized for going the extra mile. And I see this as something that we all contribute to. So, whenever we've kind of observed someone that we just think has really, made a difference, there are no rules. I mean, I guess we could make them if we want, but there's no kind of set criteria of what you have to do to qualify. I think it's just a nice, informal, positive way of acknowledging people that make a good contribution. So, maybe it's something that we do on the webpage. Maybe it's just a nice little certificate or something that comes from the mayor and the council that says, we just want to recognize, we appreciate your efforts and want to recognize your contribution. So, kind of with that as a foundation, just to see if we support an idea like that and how we could kind of shape it if we wanted to do it. So,
Go ahead.
oh, go ahead.
I like the idea, Anita. We support it 100%. But right now, we probably might have to go to something on the Facebook, on the page, on the city's page, of course. And then when this pandemic is over, maybe we can have them live on our council meetings, something like we do Employee of the Month or something.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I'm very supportive of that, Anita.
Okay.
I'm very supportive of it too, Anita, but I think we should come up with some specifics. I like the idea where you said it should be on our Long Branch page, and I like what Mario said, but I think maybe we need to tighten it up a little bit and be specific. I'm for it,
Mm-hmm.
but I need to work with some guidelines.
Okay. We can do that. Billy,
I agree with I agree actually with both Mario and MJ, and of course your idea of doing just a little more. So I guess it would be once a month, not every council meeting, that we would possibly recognize.
we could do it that
That's
way.
what we agreed. That's what we agreed anyway. But if it whenever we're through the pandemic, would it be once a month that we would do this?
We could shape it that way, Billy. If we want to depends how much structure we want to build into it. And if we want to do it once a month, that's that, I'm fine with that. I mean, I can put a few ideas together and maybe via email, just send them around and see, maybe, for our next council meeting, we might be able to just kind of finalize some of that structure, Mary Jane, like you're talking about.
Okay, thank you.
John, your thoughts?
Yeah, so you and I discuss it. Look, I think it's a great idea. I think it's always, important to, honor those who've contributed, and I think, Anita, I think I mentioned to you, I don't remember when it was, but I saw another community was doing something very similar. And then I think at the end of the year, at some point of the year, as Billy said, if there were once a month or 12, they had some sort of, like a little breakfast just to honor everybody in person at the same time to celebrate and, give out a little something or whatever. So, I think it's great.
Good. Yeah, I love that idea of the end of the year kind of celebration. So kind of in the interest of time and everything, why don't I do a little bit of research and come back to everybody with some guidelines that we can review and tweak and shape this thing the way we want it. And, then maybe we start, well, who knows when we'll start it. Well, we should be ready pretty soon, I would think. But why don't we make the next step? I'll come back to you with a little bit more structure.
Sounds good. Thank you, Anita. Anybody
Okay.
else? Anybody else have any questions for Anita? All right, good. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Anita. Okay, we're going to move right to the review of the regular meeting agenda. Does anybody have any questions regarding the agenda?
No, I'm good.
No,
No questions.
Good.
no question.
Thank you. All right, I need a motion to close the public portion of the
So
meeting.
moved.
Second,
All in favor?
Aye.
I need a motion to adopt the resolution to go into executive session for the following items: contract negotiations, Green Acres, Jacob Jones, Lauren Newman, View Towers, Louis Raynon, Lower Broadway, Louis Raynon, personnel, city clerk, George Jackson, Jeff Schatz, public safety, Domingo Salida.
So
So
moved.
moved.
Second.
second,
All in favor?
aye.